Is racism trolling?
Yes, to a specific degree,
Okay,
because you're
tell
still
me.
warranting a response, so, or
And
trying
so,
to get a response of
yeah,
negativity.
is racism ever not trolling?
See, here's the thing: racism is racism, regardless of how you put it. Like, if you want it to be a positive thing or a negative thing, racism is racism, no matter what. If you are giving people preferential treatment, if you're trying to avoid people, if you're trying to help someone because of their race, like that in itself is still racism. Negativity of racism. I mean, history has a lot of negativity with racism. Sometimes racism can be good, sometimes it can be bad. It really depends, and there's a fine line where you want good racism versus bad racism. I don't really want to say good racism, but
Well, it
you know
sounds
what I
like you're
mean.
talking about that idea of like preferencing
Yeah,
people according
which,
to their race.
which in reality, that's still racism, and it's still not equality if you're giving someone preferential treatment. Someone should be able to get a job warranted on their their personal abilities, their knowledge, their certifications, not because of their race,
Have
because that's
you,
still preferential treatment.
how would you define equity versus equality? Like, what's the difference between the two?
Uh, well, equity is defining a deficit. Equality is like basing everything around an even playing field.
Mm.
So, like, my personal beliefs is like in the military, we have a uh, our physical PT test, and it's based off of both our sexuality and our age. So equality to me means everything is a flat playing field. So if my job requires me to be able to do X push-ups and X sit-ups and run a mile and a half in so much amount of time, the next person to me, regardless of how old they are or what sex they are, should be able to perform the same. Otherwise, you're giving preferential treatment again, which
Mm.
that's my personal beliefs. I personally believe that everyone should be held to the same standard for your job,
Okay.
same job requirements. That's my personal belief on it. That should extend to all reaches of job. It should extend to all reaches of pay, etc., etc.